Why is that so low? There we go, much better. Well, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we're going over the 5 lures that I think you guys should try, or at least need to try for the winter season and upcoming winter season. First lure on the list we have jerkbait. This is a Guggen Squatch Scout. This is in a, again, good winter and late winter tactics. This is in a perch color, so normally in winter the water is usually clear or it's usually muddy. Kind of nowhere in between because it's going to be windy some days and then other days it's just going to be like 0 wind, super calm. This is one for where I live. If it's super clear, I'll go with a more natural color, such as this. Again, this is in a, that camera will pick up, autofocus, do your work. That is in a perch color, so that's for my more clear situations. And then if the water's super muddy, I'll go to like, this isn't a jerkbait, this is a whopper flopper, but I'll go to like a more white color or a chrome, somewhere in between white, chrome, and a little bit of chartreuse in the jerkbait. This dives 4 to 6 feet, and it is an overall decent jerkbait. I think the hooks could do just a little bit, could be a little bit stickier. I do have some extra treble hooks that I'm gonna probably put on here, but for the time being, they work pretty good. Next lure on the list, we have a spinnerbait. This spinnerbait is very good. Anyways, this spinnerbait is very good for your muddy water tactics. It has a Colorado leaf and then a willow leaf blade. And again, good for your muddy water tactics. This gives an extra flash and extra vibration for this fish to feel through the lateral lines and for them to see as well. And this will work. I usually don't fish a trailer on here because the hook's a little bit too short. The shank of the hook is a little bit too short to fish as a swim bait or some sort of fluke style bait on here. If you can get away with the swim bait, that's great, more power to you. But for me personally, I like the shorter shank hooks so I can get a little bit better grip or the fish can get hooked easily for this style of hook. If the hook was a little bit wider, I could get away with a shorter style swim bait. Again, good for muddy water tactics, and I'll usually fish this in a shad pattern or just all white. I'll give you guys a good look and then we'll move on to the next lure. Next lure, you're gonna want a swim bait. Again, Mike Buka, baby bull shad. I said this in, I forget what video it was, but this is a really good swim bait for you're just all around. If you want to finesse fish with it, good. If you want to power fish it, that's also better for this style of swim bait. This is in a bluegill color. Again, most of my lures are going to be perch or bluegill because they're in my home lake, which is in Bucks County. I think that's where it is. But most of the forage that the bass will eat are either perch or bluegill. That's what I'm normally going to be throwing because that lake's pretty clear and it's pretty rocky as well. Swimming action on this, you have a, I do not know what material this is. If anybody can figure out what kind of material this is, please let me know. You can shoot me a DM or just comment down below. But I don't know what material this is. It's pretty good. It mimics a very realistic tail. The overall body and the overall swimming action of it is lifelike, which you would expect from a $15 swim bait. But obviously, very good lure. Hooks are very sharp. I've had no problems with these bending out. I've had a little problem with these bending out on the jerkbait, just because they're a little bit thinner gauge wire. But other than that, overall, really good lure, and that's going to be number 3 for the list. Number 4 on the list, we're going to have chatterbait. This chatterbait is a Z-Man, just an original chatterbait. Very good hook. It's fairly sharp for some of the original chatterbaits. I've had no problems with these bending out, and I know some of the other cheaper chatterbaits have problems with hooks bending out, but with this I have no problems. I have a creature bait on the back just to mimic the little flapping tails, and this is good for your muddy water or deep clear water tactic. So I usually fish all of these on 12 to 15 pound, and if the water's super muddy, I will go to 20 pound test. we'll give you guys a good look at this. I have this in green pumpkin, and it's a pretty good lure for the price, which is around $4 to $5. If you get it at another retail store, you can get these for as low as $2. I have other colors, such as shad, and a little bit of chartreuse in there. This autofocus on this camera is pretty good, but it's not really good for showing off lures that you like. And that's going to be it for number 4. Number 5 is obviously going to be some sort of crawl or creature style imitation. So you're going to have to fish either power or slow. There's kind of no in between, and there's not really a bunch of top waters. If somebody has caught a fish on a top water, which I know there have been, but if you've caught a fish in the dead of winter on a top water, please let me know, because I want to see that fish catch if you have it recorded. But we're not going over this. We are going over this. This is just a regular creature bait. This is a 3.3 inch, like so. Please focus. There we go. 3.3 inch creature bait, very good for your all-around Texas rigging. I'll put this on a 1/4 ounce Texas rig. This is tungsten. This is just a regular Bass Pro 1/4 ounce bull weight. And then I'll fish some sort of 4/0 or 3/0 EWG hook. Which, if you guys don't know what EWG is, it is extra wide gap hook. So short terms EWG. So we have that. You can also fish it on a swim bait hook. Just like so. This is a 1/4 ounce swim bait hook by VMC. Just twist this screw lock on, throw your hook through the body, then you'll have a perfectly sleek and pretty good all-around bait. So that's the final lure. Again, you can get all of these lures on Carl's Bait and Tackle and other lures, Amazon, or you can get them on where they actually sell them, zmen.com or viewingsquad.com. Hooks, I usually get them off of Tackle Warehouse, so if I need some hooks, I'll go to Tackle Warehouse for the best price. And please, Tackle Warehouse, do not quote me on this, but I think they have the best prices on there. So that's going to be it for today's video. Let's do the intro right now. That's going to be it for today's video. Ooh. There we go. That's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, cast on.